Players Club live in the Flying T Club studio here at Roxo Media House. First one of the semester, I'm excited to be here. I'm your host, Jules Conti. Maggie Hale will also be hosting Players Clubs these semesters, but we're going to be switching off a little bit, so sometimes you'll find her in the purple chair and not me. I am joined here today by Max Carroll and Kylan Salter. Just to start off, I'm kind of curious, why did you guys pick TCU?
I feel like I chose TCU because, they were showing me the most love in the recruitment process and always just on my case about everything. Like, all the little plays in high school that I was taking off, they was just on my case heavy. So, them holding me accountable through that and just showing me love all the time. And then the city, obviously, is amazing. The culture is amazing. Everyone is just loving. So that's a big reason why I chose to come to TCU.
So you kind of like that tough love in a coaching aspect.
Yeah.
You like someone who's going to be on you a little bit, but be pushing you to obviously be better at your craft.
Of course, that's what makes me better.
Yeah.
I chose TCU because it was one of the most loyalist schools that I had. Because I tore my ACL my senior year in high school, which made me miss the whole season. So many other colleges fell back off me, but TCU were still recruiting me every day, called me and checked up on me almost every other day. Just make sure I was straight, kept my head on right, and told me that they still believe in me and they'd get me to where I want to go.
How was that process? Obviously, tearing an ACL is kind of a bigger injury and a scary one being an athlete, especially a football player. What was that like going through that in high school?
I was scared when I first tore it, but like I said, Coach Dykes and Coach Gillespie, they kept my head on right. And I also tore it again once I got here. So I tore it twice and missed 2 seasons. But still, through the whole process, they let me know everything was going to be all right.
That's awesome. So what do you kind of look for in a coach when you're choosing a school? Is it just things like that? Someone who's going to be there to support you and yeah?
What I look for in the coaches,
Either of you can answer too. It doesn't matter.
For a coach, really, I just look for a coach that's just always going to push me, always going to hold me accountable, but also show me, tough love, always going to understand, everyone comes from different places. Everybody got different backgrounds. So, just coaches understanding where people are from and just always showing love, always pushing you, but always being there. It's really like another Pops, so that's why I really appreciate the coaches at TCU, coaches like Coach Jones, always showing me love and just being there for me.
Yeah. Speaking of, did you have any role models growing up, watching when you were wanting to get to the place that you are now?
When I was growing up, I was a really big fan of Marshawn Lynch. When he was on Seattle, he was running the ball. That's what really got me introduced to football. And then I grew up in the Nick Saban era. He was the best coach I've ever seen as far as college football. So, that's really what, yeah.
Growing up, I really didn't look up to nobody but my big brother because he was big coming out of high school, and I know I wanted to be just like them growing up, so I always compete against them, and that's really it.
Fair enough, that brotherly love. You got to one-up each other, make sure you're the best one there.
Yeah, he older than me too, so I always want to be better than him at everything. Yeah.
Does he play football in college or any sport?
Yes, man. He's the quarterback at Liberty University.
Cool. So you were coming up and you're like, I also got to get that D1 offer. I got to show that I can do it too, even though I'm the younger brother.
So I'm better.
Exactly. We were talking about this a little bit before, but you guys are student athletes.
Mm-hmm.
So being on a D1 team, what is it like academically? Do you have a lot of support? How is it when you're traveling and you're on the road with your teachers and your professors?
I feel like we have every opportunity in the world to succeed in the classroom because they give us many opportunities with the academic coaches, study halls, and always texting us, making sure we're in the right place. So, and then I went to a private school in high school, so that really helped me a lot coming to TCU. I'm already used to hard school work, so them just giving me help as a student athlete. I'm always at football. I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock every morning, but they still be flexible with me and just make sure I'm in class. We got class checkers, so it's pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Me personally, I never had this much help on academics, but I went to a public school, so I really like how we have to have mandatory uh, learning specialists and writing specialists, tutors. Like I love that a lot because they help me a lot.
Yeah, that's awesome. Give me like a little day in your life. I want to do one and one. I'm gonna have Max. I'm gonna have you do day in your life football season,
Football
and then
season.
afterwards, I want you to do day in your life. Now that it's postseason, you're probably just lifting and or even preseason when like before the game starts. So I want to start with you. But like, what's your day in your life when it's football season?
So, we gotta wake up probably about 5 or 6 in the morning, go straight to the facility, eat breakfast, team meeting, then go to practice, do all our football things in the morning, then go to lunch. And then I just go to my room, chill out, take a shower, chill out, play some video games maybe, listen to some music, get my mind ready for class, then just go to class, and then probably about 12 o'clock go to class, and then be done probably around 4, go to study hall, academic coach, and then shoot, just go back to my room and chill with my brother, or just go drive around, or just do something to just
So
get my
you
mind off of.
practice
Oh,
like every morning, early before class, and then you'll head to class afterwards for the
yes,
day,
ma'am. Yeah.
and then you don't have anything after class.
Nope. I have just straight class and then just go home and chill, do whatever I want to do.
That's nice. Gives you a little bit of a break, especially with a 5 a.m. wake up.
Yeah.
You can go to bed early. Do you go to bed early?
I try to most of the time, but I be caught up on the game a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Like Xbox, Fortnite,
PlayStation. I
PlayStation.
got 2K,
Better.
2K, PlayStation. 2K, Madden, Fortnite, Call of Duty, UFC, all that.
I'm not a huge gamer, but my little brother is, so I hear him downstairs playing all of those games all of the time. So, what about you? Now, day in the life, preseason or postseason when you're just like lifting and practices aren't as intense.
I'll wake up. If we gotta be there at 6, I'll wake up around 4:45 so I can just chill in my bed, watch TikTok or text people back until around 5 o'clock. Then I'll get up, brush my teeth, do everything, wash my face, then go to the get to the facility around 5:30. What else? Get ready. I'll just take another mental moment, just chill, start getting ready, take all my vitamins and stuff. Then lift. After that, I go back to the locker room. Some days I shower. Like it depends how many people in the shower. If it's too many people, I don't want to shower. When I get on Fortnite in the game room, I go to the game room in the facility, get on Fortnite or Madden. After that, go to my classes, then come back to the academic building, then do everything with them, make sure my work good. Then I go home, get on Fortnite again. That's about it.
Yeah.
I've seen some pictures and videos of this like gaming facility that you mentioned that's in like your area.
Yeah.
Do you guys hang out there a lot, just like as a team, all bonding?
Some days towards like fall camp, it'll be a lot, but other days it's not really that many people in there. You'll probably find up to 6 people at the most. But fall camp, you'll probably find half the team in there sleeping on the couches.
Need some kind of escape.
Yeah.
Kind of going back to classes, what are your majors?
I was pre-major last semester. This semester I'm pre-business, and I'm trying to get into business. Cause I was gonna do engineering, but I was like, nah, that's too much.
Engineering's hard. That's a lot, especially on top of a schedule like yours.
Mine was special health and fitness until I found out it's a part of kinesiology.
Yeah.
So I had dropped it and got into youth advocacy. It's like working with children.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, both of those are difficult.
Yeah.
We are going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little more football and a little more personal lives, but we'll be right back.
We're lucky to have a collective that's as strong and as powerful as the Flying T Club. It's a big deal for us. It is a game changer. I would just encourage any fans out there to support it. Everyone asks me, what's the biggest priority? And I say, NIL is big. Please jump on board, show these student athletes how much they mean to you. The thing about NIL is I think there's a right and a wrong way to do it, and the Flying T Clubs do it the right way. Let's keep winning. Join the Flying T Club today.
Welcome back to Players Club. I am here with Max Carroll and Kylan Salter. just to get back into things, I want to talk a little bit about last season. Obviously, you guys are both freshmen this year.
Mm-hmm.
How was the pressure going in this year? You had a big season right beforehand. Was that motivational or was that hard on you guys?
I think personally, like for this season, obviously we had to go with a chip on our shoulder because we just went to the national championship. Like, obviously you got to go in because everybody gunning for you. Everybody want to beat you. So we walk into the season with like a chip on our shoulder, like, you know, we finna go get it done basically. And then things didn't happen the way that we obviously wanted them to happen, which is, you know, it's unfortunate, but, you know, next season, we have plenty of time to prepare, get our bodies ready, get back hydrated, get back healthy, and just go out there and just go win a natty. That's what we're trying to do, just win a national championship.
There you go. Other than football, what kind of hobbies do you have outside of the sport? Obviously, this takes up a lot of your life, but you have to have some fun things you like to do to get away.
I like to fish. That's my favorite thing to do. I love fishing. I can do it every day. Like back at home, I have a pond in my front yard. So like every day after practice, come home, chill for a little second, then I go fish all day long. Just cause like that's just my favorite thing to do.
That's so
fishing.
cool. You said you're from Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't realize. Do you have any like a fishing partner, or is it like your zen time, just you?
Man, I go fishing with my brother and my sister sometimes, a couple of my friends, but that's pretty much. I don't like to do it by myself most of the time, just cause like I just like to have company, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to have people around.
Of course.
What about you? Any hobbies?
I just like to hang around my family a lot. That's another reason I chose TCU. So like on the weekends, if I'm not doing anything, I just go home with them. I'm very family oriented. So
Yeah.
I like to be with them any chance I get, spend every moment with them.
So you said you're right here. You're kind of from Dallas area. Do you get to see your family a lot just because you are so close?
Yes, ma'am. I'll see them every weekend when I go back. There'll be some weekends I would stay, but most weekends, when I first got here, I probably spent at least $200 on Ubers every weekend for a month. Like, cause it'd be like $40 there and back. But it's just spending time with them, you know. I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters. They very fun to be around.
Yeah.
Did they get to come to a lot of the games this season and watch you, or?
They came to a couple, but that was one of my other brother game because I didn't get to play this year because of my ACL.
Yeah.
But this year, they'll be at a lot. They'll probably have to split. Like my mom.
Pick 1 and 1. Maybe you can convince them to come to a few more of yours.
And
Gotta prove yourself.
And if my dad not here, he'll be watching it on his phone while at my other brother game.
Oh, I'm sure. Have it set up so you can see both at the same time.
Yeah.
That's awesome that you're so close though, but you do go home quite often.
Yes, ma'am.
That's cool. This one's kind of random, but if you could replay one movie over and over again, what would the movie be? I know, difficult. I can start by telling you mine if you need more time to think.
I like Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
That's a good
That is a good one.
That's a really good one.
I think the only time I saw that was with my dad once when I was younger, but that's an interesting choice.
They're coming out with a new one.
Really?
They come out this year. You should watch it.
I will, honestly. I kind of like more like psychological thriller type movies. I don't know, they keep me engaged.
Like
They keep
what?
me like excited. My favorite movie is Shutter Island.
I know.
Oh,
Have you ever seen it?
Nah.
Highly suggest. It messes with your mind the entire time. But by the end, you are like, you can't speak to anyone for the next like 10 minutes because you're just trying to process what just happened.
That's crazy.
It's honestly an awesome movie.
That's crazy.
I could watch Friday too. Friday.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't think I know that movie.
It's funny.
Ice
That jump fire.
So it's a comedy?
Yeah. Ice Cube.
Is that like your chosen genre, comedy?
Yeah.
I like comedy and action. I like
Yeah.
action movies with Kevin Hart.
I love Kevin Hart. I think he is so funny. And I love when he's with The Rock because their friendship is just like my favorite thing ever.
I like horror movies.
Me too.
Horror movies and action movies and comedy movies.
Got
Meet
it. So
the
a little
Blacks-
bit of everything.
Meet the Blacks is like the perfect because it has comedy
Everything.
and horror. So it was like that's a great movie. That's on
I
fire.
feel like you kind of need to balance some horror with comedy. Unless it gets like a little too much for me, and then all of a sudden I like can't sleep that night.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can watch a horror movie with it's like killers, but I can't watch a horror movie with demons and ghosts.
Yeah, it's like too much.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Some days,
Some days. But you
some
got to
days.
go more into that. What do you mean some days?
Like one time the attic was open upstairs, and I ain't sleep upstairs just 'cause like ghosts hadn't escaped to come into the house. But
So they live in your attic. So as long as it's not open, you're fine.
the attic, or if you like sleeping and your feet hanging off the bed.
Yeah, I know
They're
what
coming at you from
Yes.
underneath the
I know
bed.
what you mean. Yeah.
Are you like always have to have the blankets over you if you like
I
are?
always gotta be off my feet. And
That
I
honestly
be
fair
facing
enough.
towards the door.
Is
I
it the
can't face
dark?
towards the wall.
You can't face towards the wall.
I can't face towards the wall. I have to face towards the door and I'm sleeping.
Wow.
Make sure somebody don't walk in on me.
I
Okay.
face away from the door. I be
Yeah, I was like, I'm kind of afraid.
I face
I
it.
feel like if I can't see him, then they can't see
you.
me.
Yeah, that's
So
how I feel
if
too.
I'm not looking, they can't find me.
This so I can just open my eyes and see. Like I don't gotta turn around to see who at my door.
You're always prepared.
You know, I'm
You're ready for an
ten
intruder.
steps ahead.
I'm not. I'm like hide in my closet type and hope that my dad finds him first.
Keep all the doors closed in your room too.
Yeah, you gotta close
That's
every
another
door.
way ghosts can get you.
If you sleep with your bedroom door open.
Bathroom door.
Bathroom and closet.
Yeah.
That always gotta be closed.
Got it. That's really interesting. That was funny. Going back to football a little bit, what age did you guys start playing?
I think I was like 8 years old. That's when I first started playing.
On like like a town team type?
Yeah, it was called Arlington. I was like Arlington Tigers.
Arlington.
Cute.
Yeah,
It's Arlington in Texas.
it's an Arlington.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was like Tennessee.
Yeah, Arlington, Tennessee.
What about you?
I think I was around 5 years old. Well, as you know, football big in Texas, so a real big.
Yeah.
My dad wanted me to start younger, but I actually didn't even want to play football when I was younger.
Really? Did you play any other sports?
No, I told my dad I just wanted to play with toys.
Fair enough. At that age, less sports
How old
to
is
play.
I'm like 5.
Did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I played baseball and I played basketball. I played soccer for a little bit, but I
Did you
dropped
play
it.
them all up until high school or?
I played football, basketball, and baseball till 8th grade, and then I dropped baseball but kept basketball and football throughout high school.
What made you want to
And I
go?
started track a little bit in high
I
school.
ran
Okay.
track.
Track is probably helpful with all sports.
Yeah.
It just keeps you in shape.
Yeah.
What made you want to continue with football and not basketball after high school?
I knew from when I was a little kid, I never liked basketball. I can't shoot.
Yeah.
But now I got a clip now, but like when I was growing up I couldn't shoot. So yeah. But I was always
Football was
taller
your
than
path.
football. Cause like on the basketball court, if you watch me hoop, I just like drive to the rim and just try to dunk it or like lay it up and just like I like the contact, so that's why I just kept football.
I'm too aggressive for basketball. I tried. I was on B team my seventh.
Too many fouls.
I chose football because it's like it's an escape.
Yeah.
You can be aggressive on other people.
Legally.
Legally.
Legally, you can
And it's
do
kind
it.
of more allowed.
You can't
Did
get in
you-
trouble for it.
Play any other positions? You're both linebackers. Like growing up, were you anywhere else or
I played
Played.
I played a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I played
Both
running
sides of the
back.
ball?
Yeah, I played running back. I played receiver. I played safety. I played corner a little bit when I was growing up, and I played linebacker. That's pretty much it.
in high school specifically? Were you on both sides of the ball or?
Yeah, I played receiver and I played safety in high school.
So how was
I
that
played linebacker a little
transition?
bit.
Like coming into college now, you're a linebacker. Do you miss the offensive side of the ball at all?
Yeah, sometimes because I like when the ball's in my hands because I like making plays.
Yeah.
At linebacker, every play not gonna be like a big hit, but like I catch like it's great. I love catching the ball and stuff, but it's got to made a business decision. But you never know. I might be back at tight end. You never know.
Yeah, you'll see. Some convincing.
Yeah,
Work off the field.
for sure.
What about you? Any other positions?
I played every position but the line. And my 8th grade year, I played cornerback on B team. That's when I really had to work hard though. But I played cornerback on B team. But freshman year, I got bigger. Then they switched me to linebacker and running back. But sophomore, junior, senior year, we had to play one position because I was in a bigger school, so I chose linebacker. But they chose linebacker.
I was going to say you chose. So you also played on both sides of the ball because you said you were running back for a little bit.
It was my freshman year.
Do you also miss it? Or not as much?
I read to do the hit.
You like to do the hitting? You said legally get your anger out a little bit.
When running backs don't last that long, they get hit too much. So a linebacker, you can do the hitting, last a little longer than running backs.
Fair enough. You like to be the one hitting instead of being hit.
Yeah.
It's a different sense of control in a way.
Yeah, facts.
You don't necessarily have the ball in your hand, but you're also not having men charge at you at full speed and in pounds and pounds of pads. So it's nice. Okay, so I want to go into another fun question just because. If you could pick any superpower, one superpower, I kind of want you to think about this a little bit because I feel like a lot of people jump to one and then they change their mind as soon as someone else answers. But what would your superpower be?
Teleportation.
Such a good one. That is mine.
It's just the best one. Like, you just like, you can do whatever. You can go teleport to Dubai if you really wanted to. And you can never get caught either because, like, you could just be like, just another person. So.
Oh, you would change people as you went to different places?
Well, no, you'd just be like a regular person if you just, like, they wouldn't notice, like, you just coming in there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yes. What about yours?
I would say super speed.
Super speed, help with football.
Yeah.
Yeah. All about the game.
Fast, but it wouldn't be too fast so people know I got powers. It'd be like
Just enough.
Just enough. Break a bunch of records, but don't let anyone on to you.
football or track. Probably do both.
There you go. Track.
You'd be an Olympic track runner. You could really do it in the Olympics.
So I run fast enough just to beat them. Like,
Yeah.
Just to win.
Powers.
I think teleportation is such a great one too because like a day like today where it's so cold, we actually have a snow day here in TCU because of the weather. I would just choose to be somewhere, like you said, Dubai, somewhere where it's warm.
Yeah, or you can go to like Miami, just like,
Yeah.
or like after school, if you want to go have some fun, you can just
You want to zone the beach for a
teleport.
little bit.
Exactly. It's just simple, you know?
Just one more question for you guys to wrap it all up. What are you doing with the rest of your snow day?
I'm gonna go home and chill, eat some food, and just chill.
Play some Fortnite.
Play some Fortnite, yeah.
Get back on the PS4,
PS5.
PS5.
PS5. And then just chill.
Yeah.
Probably go home, get on Fortnite. And since we talking about Fortnite, call Max, tell him about Fortnite.
He's not better than me at
I
all.
carry him to a couple wins today.
We're gonna have a little bit of a battle after here, I can just tell.
No, I'm better.
No, it's not even close.
I'm better at Madden too, though.
He don't want the. Hey, I've been working since I've been at home. I've been playing.
He's been practicing on this off season.
I've been practicing though.
I play Madden for real since Madden 13.
Thank you guys for coming in here and talking to us today, letting everyone know just a little bit more about yourselves. For everyone here behind the scenes at Flying T Club Studio, Roxo Media House, I'm Jules Conti. Thanks for watching.